Hello everyone, I hope you all are fine. Let's learn SQL with DK Learner. So let's get started. Our today's agenda is as alias. As alias is basically used to give a temporary name to your column while displaying your data or while retrieving your data in a result set format. So here you can see I have mentioned the syntax. In the syntax you have to use the select statement, then write down the name of the column, then alias. As alias, here you have to mention, yes, after the as you have to write down the name of the column which you want to show at runtime. So in single quotes you have to write down, then comma, column 2 is, and so on. From particular table, then you can mention the conditions also. So let's move to SQL Server Management Studio, where I can show you some examples for this. I already have a table employee. Select star from employee. Let's run this. This is the data. So what I want to display my employee ID. This is in short form. I want to write in a proper way, employee ID. So let's write as. In single quote I have to mention the name which I want to display at runtime. That is, then mention the name of the name of the table from employee. Let me do one thing. Here again, what I am doing is, you can see in this query, first of all, I have written employee ID and I want to display this column with the name employee ID, and here I am using as alias. After comma I am mentioning the same column, but here I am not using an alias, just to differentiate. That's why I have written both the columns here in the same query, employee ID and emp ID. If you want to display more than one columns with the different column names, so you can write down here only. So let's say I want to write employee name and I want to change the name with amp employee name. So if I run this, what it it will do, it will going to change the name of both the columns with the employee with their name mentioned after alias, employee ID for emp ID and employee name for emp name. So you can see here, you can write or you can add on where clause as per your requirement. So basically, when you have to display the data in to your customers with the meaningful names to your columns, you can use as alias in SQL. Thank you everyone. I hope you learned something today, and bye.